Hello, 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 my lovely Aries. I hope that this reading finds you well. Welcome to your November 2019 reading. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Aries. It's a reading for Aries sun, rising and moon sign. Listen to your rising sign and moon sign as well if you would like. It will also give you layers to your monthly reading you might find interesting. This is a general reading for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a private reading from there, which will be specific to you. I would like to thank you for liking, sharing, commenting and subscribing to my page, or my channel, I should say. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you know when I am going to be posting new videos. So let's get on with your reading for the month of November. I'm feeling for you, my lovely Aries, excitement. I am feeling excitement. I'm feeling like there's a flow through, a follow through from the previous month. That for those of you that have been creating, for those of you that have been calling in the abundance, for those of you that have been working towards a project, it's really moving ahead, it's moving forward and bringing success your way, which I really like. There is for some of you some sort of celebration of something you've done well. You look back and think, well, I've done well with that. I am making progress. It is moving forward. And I really like that. So that there is this sense of coming into November, this sense of accomplishment of something that you've done well, something that you've put in place, and the wheels of success are starting to turn. The wheels of seeing things fulfilled are starting to turn, and you're seeing that, you're getting a real sense of that coming to fruition. And people are noticing, I want to say to you, people are noticing, Aries, people are noticing a shift, people are noticing a change, people are noticing the successes that you're having. And for some of you, it's little successes, but that will build, in you're planning for your future. You're planning for what you want to bring about, what changes you want to bring about. And that's really, really good for you. As you move into the month of November, you've got the Hierophant. Interesting card. This is a card of learning. This is a card of learning from lessons past. This is a card of learning from things that you've been through, changes that have come about, situations that you found yourself in. There is a learning there for you. For some of you. For some of you, I feel like this is something to do with the law, something to do with legal matters, something to do with signing of contracts, institutions. This is about institutions. This is about, church. For some of you, established institutions of some sort, legal matters, learning. For some of you, it's a higher knowledge, a higher learning, a spiritual learning, a spiritual evolvement, a deeper understanding of things that are happening around you. And there's that sort of feeling with you, I feel like, my lovely Aries. It's like this understanding of why things have turned out the way they have, what your purpose is, where you're moving to, I want to say. For some of you, it's signing legal papers, like signing legal documents. So it's really varied. It's really varied. This will affect some of you in various ways. In various ways. There's also for some of you, it's dealing with authority. It's dealing with authority, and that can be an authoritative figure. It could be a mother figure, a father figure, a grandparent, or an older person. It could be a boss. It's dealing with and having an exchange with someone that is older. Someone that is older. and having some sort of dialogues, having some passing, for some of you it's a passing down of knowledge as well that's coming through here in the beginning of November. So it's going to be an interesting sort of mixed bag there for all of you in the beginning of November. You've also got the Prince of Pentacles here, which this is what's crossing the Hierophant, the Prince of Pentacles. And that's, you know, what are you planning, Aries? What are you planning on a financial level? And it's also for some of you, I want to say, you sort of, because you're a fire sign, this is being really earthed. This is being practical. This is being taking steps and planned steps to your abundance. There's nothing that you do on impulse. There's nothing that you do in haste. It's all premeditated. It's all planned. You're planning for an outcome. You're setting goals. You're putting plans in place to achieve those goals on a financial level. So there's no get rich quick schemes and being spontaneous and being impulsive. It's very calculated. It's very planned. You've been planning this. You've been planning this, you know, and I really like that, where that's taking you. It's about setting goals. What do you want for 2020? Where do you want to be? I want to say that for many of you, there's this plan of, well, when 2019 comes to an end, 2020 is going to be different. It's going to, I'm going to make it different. I'm going to achieve, I'm going to set goals. I'm going to have things that I want to achieve in 2020, things that I want to put in place. Don't be worried about how many goals you set for the 2020, what you set yourself to achieve. The more goals you set, the more goals you're going to get. So it's really about thinking long term here, planning long term here, and someone's guiding you, someone's teaching you, someone's giving you very valuable information on how to achieve that. So whether you're seeking legal advice or expertise from someone, paying a professional to help you plan for your future, put things in place, whether you're doing that, and some of you are doing that to achieve the goals, because you're really planning towards it. You really, I want to say, very fixed on what you want to achieve. You have got these expectations of what's going to be achieved in 2020. And I really like that laying down of these really strong foundations, Aries. It's a really good feeling that I'm getting from it. It's a really good feeling that I'm getting from it. What is underwriting that is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is about new learning. This is male or female. This could be male or female, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could be someone in your life that is underpinning all of this, that is the foundation. Excuse me, but I'm eating my hair. Is the foundation of what you want to achieve. They're there, they're supportive, they're giving you really good advice on how to move forward, on how to achieve what you want to achieve. I really like what this person represents for you. It could be sun, rising or moon sign, but it's really a really strong foundation. For some of you, this Queen of Swords represents you, and it represents learning. There's new learning. There's a lot of thinking. It's an air sign. It's thought. It's knowledge. It's thinking about things, putting things in place, development of new skills as well for some of you. I really like that. It's quite exciting. And that can be, you know, new business. It can be a job. It can be study. It can be buying a house, buying something, and someone's giving you the steps. Someone's helping you. Someone's giving you that knowledge of this is the best way to do it. This is the best way to go about it. And I really like that, because then how that evolves is, you know, what that comes out for you in your conscious, in your reality, is the Hermit. And in November, you're really going to, I want to say, Aries, there's a real shift here. There's nothing impulsive and fiery here. It's really about the beginning of November. You're really going to self-reflect. You're really going to stop and think, well, what do I want to achieve? What do I want to do? I'm going to go within, and I'm going to really look at my life. There's this analyzing of your life. There's this analyzing of the road you're going to travel, what you want to create in your reality, what you want to bring about. You may be perfectly happy exactly where you are, and you're working at keeping that status quo, in keeping things the way they are because it's working for you. But for those that are wanting to bring in change, there's this real time of seclusion, of going within, of going for walks, of really processing without other people really influencing that thought process or that flow of what you're wanting to put in place and what you're planning, which is shown here by the page of the Prince of Pentacles, which is the page of Pentacles. You know, this planning process, not rushing ahead. So this is really indicative of November for you being a time of self-reflection, a time of slowing things down, a time of not making hasty decisions, but really processing it and looking at things from every angle, looking at things from every possible outlook. And that stands you in good stead because you've got the world. And doing that in the beginning of November really makes you really strong. It makes you really strong, and you're working on really strong foundations, and the world opens up to you. For some of you, it's the world literally opens up for you. The world is there for you. What do you want? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Where do you want to set up your base? Who do you want to communicate with? There's communication with people on the other side of the world. For others of you, it's like the world is your oyster. What do you want in your life? What do you want to create? What goals and plans are you setting? Even when for those that are retired, what are your plans moving forward? What do you want to do? Is it an exploration of the world and everything that it holds, and opening that up? Is it a relocation that is going to open up new opportunities, new hobbies, new interests, new people that you're going to meet? For those of you that are working, it's about the opportunities that are going to open up to you because you've got this clear thinking. Once you know what it is you want to do and what you want to achieve, that is there for the taking. The opportunities are going to come your way. Watch for synchronicities. Watch for the synchronicities that are coming in around you, because they are going to be there and they're going to have quite an impact on you. And it's so positive. You've got a lot of major arcana cards here. Which tells me that it's going to be quite an exciting month. It's going to be quite a big month for you. There's going to be a lot of opportunities and a lot of realizations and a lot of opportunity for change to come in how you do things, how you plan for things, how you interact with others. Really positive. I really like that for you. As you move along through November, my lovely Aries, there's the Nine of Swords here, and that is telling me that you're going to reach a point where you think, oh, is this too much change? Is it is it creating anxiety? Some of you will panic, will create anxiety because the change is coming through and it is happening. And it's for the better, and it's really good. But if you're having sleepless nights, if you're suffering from anxiety, if you're suffering from depression, that's a strong word, Depression's a really strong word, and I think people use it much too freely. Is it you have periods of feeling really down, overwhelmed, periods of feeling overwhelmed, and that may come up around you. So it's about really talking to someone that you trust, talk to someone that understands you, talk to someone that you feel comfortable speaking to, or seek the help of a professional to overcome those things, because as you progress, as the change comes in, as things start to happen, things are going to come to the surface. And for some of you, I want to say, I hear self-sabotage. It's this, self-sabotage and panic when things actually start to work out for you. So if that's the case, it's about reaching out to other people. You're not alone. So reaching out to friends, reaching out to family, reaching out to someone that you can confide in and feel comfortable confiding in, or speak to a professional if you are really getting to this point of panic, I want to say, okay? Because it's about, let's stay grounded so that you can move forward with clarity. I don't feel like that's going to be a huge thing for you, Aries, because I feel like you've got a lot of strength in you. There's a lot of strength there. There's a lot of determination there. It's when, you know, when you, my lovely, lovely Aries, are determined to do something, you do it and you see it through. I don't feel like it's a big thing, because what you've got here is the Princess of Swords, which is, you know, you've got the Queen of Swords, you've got the Princess of Swords, you know, and so it's about new learning. It's about being in control. It's about learning to be in control. It's about learning to trust your decisions, learning to trust what you want to do and how you want to do it on your own without being overly influenced by other people, really following what it is you feel like you need to do in the way that you need to do it, and being able to stand on your own with independence. And allow that new learning to come through, because it's going to be new for you. There's going to be things that are coming up for you that are new to you, and it requires a new way of handling it, a new way of dealing with these things, which I really like. But there really is nothing to fear. You've got the Strength card, another major arcana card, the Strength card. So there's nothing to fear. This is hopes fulfilled. This is about staying focused, staying strong, being confident, knowing that you can move forward with confidence and you can achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, because that's going to work for you. I really feel really positive about that, really good about that. So really remain focused, really find that inner strength and determination. So there's needing to be, my lovely Aries, in November, a clarity of thought. Write down your goals, write down your dreams, write down what you want to achieve in 2020. What changes do you want to bring in? What things do you want to do differently? And write them down. Have them there clearly defined so that you can see them, and then bring in that inner strength, because you are really, really strong. You are really determined when you want to achieve something, my lovely Aries. And so it's about finding that inner strength in you, and know that this is where you're meant to be. This is what you can achieve, because your final card is the Alchemist. The Alchemist is also the Magician in traditional decks. And it's about you being able to, just like I said, being able to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. Don't be afraid of how many goals you set yourself. Don't be afraid of what your expectations are for 2020, because you are going to be able to create whatever it is you're wanting to create with that inner strength, with that determination that is yours, Aries. And being able to create the opportunities, create the people that call in, the people that are there to support you, the people that are there for your support. Call them in. Ask your guides to bring them in. Ask your guides for the synchronicity. Ask your guide to meet people that are relevant to where you're moving to and what you're doing and what you want to achieve. Or even if it's just a self-improvement of your life, of where you are at. What is it that you want, Aries? Do you want that elusive relationship? Find your soulmate. Creating increasing your personal life, your romance, your partnership with the significant other. If that's what you want to achieve, bring it in, because that's where this new learning is. Find that place in you. It's not just about increase in financial abundance. It's for some of you, it's an increase in personal happiness, in love, expression of love. It's so different for all of you, but it's an extremely, extremely positive month, and I really like that. I think that's absolutely fabulous. I'm going to draw a card from the Angels deck. Let's see what they're going to tell you here. What do we have? Where's my glasses? Here they are. Okay. Huh. Look at that. Angel of channeling. And that's where you get the Hermit. It's about channeling that inner guidance. Whatever it is you're wanting, whatever it is you want to achieve, whatever it is you want to bring in, ask your guides, ask your angels, find that quiet place and channel it through. Bring through that energy that you require to achieve whatever it is you're going to achieve in November, because it's going to be a very, very interesting month. It's going to be an action-packed month. Let's have a look at your finances, angels of abundance. What do they have to say? What do they have to say? Let's see. Interesting, isn't it? Do the work. This is the time, this is the month to do the work, to bring in what it is you're wanting to bring in. Do the work, my lovely Aries. Do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. You see? Then that's this one. You're being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower. So, and that's really what this whole reading is about, isn't it? Do the work and it's all going to flourish. It will all, you'll have successes. You'll have successes with everything. Let's have a look at your love life, your romance, your soul connections. And even if you don't want a significant other, if you don't want that connection, you know, soulmates are also friends, are family, you know, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. So let's see what's going on with you. Whoop. Master the heart chakra, master what it is you want, and in mastering it you call it in from your heart chakra, so that whatever it is you want, call it in. You become a master in your romantic or soulmate finding, if you like. Does that make sense? Becoming a master of your emotions. Often our emotions can rule us, can run away with us, you know, where we make decisions on an emotional level that later on we think, why did I do that? It's about mastering your emotional state, mastering it so that you can manifest what it is you're wanting to bring in. Simple as that, if it's simple. I don't know that it is simple, but my lovely Aries, I hope that this reading is helpful to you. I hope that it resonates for you. If you would like to book a private reading, follow the link below to my website and you can book a private reading from there. I wish you many, many blessings and adventurous fun for the month of November.